Welcome to Module 5 Programs in the Context of Arts and Culture for Older Adults. In this module, participants are taken on a journey challenging perceptions of ageism through the lens of arts and culture for older adults. Exploring ageism goes beyond surface understanding, employing open conversations and educational seminars to reveal its intricate dimensions and societal impact. The program actively equips participants with tools to combat ageist attitudes, incorporating dynamic strategies like role-playing games and insights from guest speakers. Moreover, it emphasizes the positive impact of arts and culture, guiding participants in designing inclusive programs that promote self-expression and community engagement. By scrutinizing media research and cultural influences, participants gain a nuanced understanding of societal dynamics. The ultimate aim is to nurture a new generation of advocates capable of creating age-friendly environments and contributing to the broader fight against ageism. Programs designed with older adults in mind are essential to breaking down preconceptions and promoting inclusivity in the fight against ageism. These initiatives play a crucial role in tackling the following main areas of focus. Mobility. By encouraging physical activity, programs help older adults keep their freedom and mobility. A more active lifestyle is enhanced by the inclusion of exercises that increase strength and flexibility. Socialization. Overcoming social barriers is essential to combating ageism. Programs promote social interaction, giving older adults chances to interact with other seniors, people of all ages, and the larger community. This lessens feelings of loneliness and promotes a sense of belonging. Physical and mental health. Programs are designed with a comprehensive understanding of health in mind. Fitness levels are raised by physical activity, while cognitive well-being is raised by cerebral stimulation from cultural and creative endeavors. These programs support older's general health and vitality by addressing both factors. Programs become effective tools for changing attitudes and creating a culture that respects and supports people of all ages when these important subject areas are highlighted. Choosing the right target group is essential to creating programs that work for senior citizens. Comprehending the distinct attributes, inclinations, and requirements of the intended audience guarantees that the program is customized to tackle particular issues and inclinations linked to aging. The program's relevance and effectiveness are increased by this tailored approach, which encourages older persons to participate and engage more. The program's alignment with the target audience is further strengthened by the use of training requirement surveys. These surveys offer a methodical way to get insightful information straight from senior citizens. Program designers can create content and activities that specifically address the requirements revealed by collecting data on participants' interests, learning styles, and areas of concern. In addition to increasing the program's efficacy, the participatory approach gives older adult participants a sense of empowerment and inclusivity. Furthermore, program content is heavily influenced by recommendations from health institutions and learning requirements from older persons. The opinions of senior citizens themselves offer personal perceptions of the difficulties they encounter and the abilities they would like to develop. In addition, health organizations can direct the inclusion of subjects related to encouraging active and healthy aging due to their knowledge in these areas. By including various viewpoints, programs can become more comprehensive, addressing health and well-being in addition to cultural and artistic elements, providing a well-rounded strategy to combat ageism. In the end, the cooperative effort between program creators, senior citizens, and healthcare facilities guarantees that the program is informed by a thorough grasp of the distinct requirements and goals of senior citizens in addition to being customized for the intended audience. A wide range of subjects can be included when planning programs for senior citizens to cater to their complex requirements and interests. Common themes include better mental health outcomes, less isolation, better quality of life, and improved health results. But two especially important subjects that come up time and time again are strengthening family ties and reducing social isolation. The focus on familial ties highlights the understanding that human relationships are essential to older individuals' overall well-being. Programs that include family bonding exercises and conversations help to build a network of support and improve intergenerational communication. In addition, As isolation negatively affects older people's mental and emotional well-being, it is imperative to address this issue. Programs aimed at mitigating loneliness offer opportunities for interpersonal communication, community involvement, and the establishment of vital relationships, all of which greatly enhance and fulfill the lives of senior citizens. These themes emphasize the necessity for a comprehensive strategy in order to effectively combat ageism, in addition to being in line with the demands of the intended audience. When it comes to encouraging meaningful conversation and socialization among older persons, art and cultural events are invaluable resources. By providing people with dynamic platforms to express themselves, exchange stories, and work together on projects, these activities improve relationships between people. Engaging in artistic and cultural endeavors allows senior citizens to connect with one another on a common level, bridging generational divides and creating a sense of understanding. Important points. Using art to express oneself. Through art, older individuals can creatively communicate their thoughts and emotions since it offers a common language. Different artistic forms provide a means of personal expression and narrative. Common experiences. Cultural exchanges foster a sense of community by uniting people via common experiences. Participating in events and performances together strengthens a sense of shared cultural identity. Enable older adults to bring together different age groups in society. Creating links between generations. Participating in artistic endeavors that bridge generations fosters communication between younger and older persons. Initiatives in collaborative art foster understanding and respect for one another. Taking on age-related discrimination. Age-related assumptions and preconceptions are contested by art and cultural events. Engaging in these events helps to counteract ageism by highlighting the many skills and accomplishments of senior citizens. Encouraging diversity. Older persons are encouraged to participate in inclusive cultural events, which strengthens their feeling of community. Cultural events serve as a means of dismantling obstacles, encouraging social integration, and lessening isolation. Essentially, cultural events and the arts not only improve the lives of senior citizens but also work as catalysts for change in the fight against prejudice against the aged and the advancement of an age-inclusive society. A diverse strategy is essential in the fight against ageism through arts and cultural initiatives. The method starts with an in-depth investigation of ageism through participatory conversations, giving participants a forum to express their viewpoints and first-hand experiences. Simultaneously, educational workshops analyze ageism, its consequences, and emphasize how important it is to eradicate age-related prejudices. Ageism eradication tactics take center stage and include interactive components like role-playing games. Through the program's immersion in ageist statements and actions, participants are equipped with practical skills to challenge and shift cultural beliefs effectively. Incorporating guest speakers, either professionals or activists, also enhances the conversation by illuminating successful strategies and initiatives to combat ageism. The program then broadens its scope to include the broader purposes of cultural and artistic endeavors. Writing, music, and visual arts workshops enable people to fully realize their creative potential and provide a feeling of accomplishment and self-expression. Cultural events, such as gallery, museum, and show visits, increase participants' exposure to various artistic forms, highlighting how inclusive and expansive cultural involvement can be. Through media study, factors impacting the perception of ageism are examined, revealing how commercials, TV shows, and films shape social perspectives on aging. Concurrently, the conversation delves into cultural factors, examining how societal expectations and conventions contribute to forming and perpetuating ageist ideologies. The program then broadens its scope to include the broader purposes of cultural and artistic endeavors. Writing, music, and visual arts workshops enable people to fully realize their creative potential and provide a feeling of accomplishment and self-expression. Cultural events, such as gallery, museum, and show visits, increase participants' exposure to various artistic forms, highlighting how inclusive and expansive cultural involvement can be. Through media study, factors impacting the perception of ageism are examined, revealing how commercials, TV shows, and films shape social perspectives on aging. Concurrently, the conversation delves into cultural factors, examining how societal expectations and conventions contribute to forming and perpetuating ageist ideologies. Determining the content for programs aimed at older folks is closely linked to recognizing and meeting their unique requirements. Through surveys, focus groups, and direct communication, a thorough investigation of the interests, difficulties, and preferences of the population is conducted. The program organizers can ensure that the information is relevant and appealing to older adults by actively incorporating the target audience in the content preparation phase. This approach yields significant insights. It is also crucial to emphasize how important it is to include incidents from the everyday lives of older folks. Including aspects of their daily lives and experiences makes the content more relatable and fosters a feeling of comfort and familiarity. Anecdotes, culturally appropriate examples, and real-life scenarios build a connection between the program and older individuals' everyday lives, making the learning process more relevant and engaging. To put it simply, the process of choosing content incorporates older persons' lived experiences in addition to theoretical considerations, making the program both educational and deeply rooted in their daily lives. Terminology defined and its significance. A set of terms unique to a certain discipline, science, art form, occupation, or area of expertise is referred to as terminology. It functions as a specialized language that makes communication within a given environment more precise and unambiguous. For example, terminology like learning and andragogy have different meanings in the field of education than they do in common speech. Terminology is important because it helps people communicate in a certain field by reducing ambiguity, conveying exact meaning, and facilitating effective communication. Negative conceptions linked to specific terms. When employed in ordinary speech or in particular settings, several phrases may evoke negative feelings, especially in the case of elderly persons. For example, terms like old age or elderly may arouse assumptions and stereotypes that support ageism. Terms related to aging that have negative connotations can influence public opinion and encourage discriminatory actions. It is imperative to recognize and confront these unfavorable stereotypes, since doing so enables the use of more polite, inclusive language that honors the diversity and dignity of older people. Promoting positive discourse. Speaking positively and inclusively about older persons is crucial when interacting with them. It supports the development of a society that values people of all ages in addition to demonstrating a commitment to upholding their worth and dignity. Positive language encourages a more inclusive and courteous narrative by acknowledging the varied experiences and contributions of older individuals. It dispels ageist myths, promotes empathy, and is essential in influencing perceptions of aging. By correcting and reframing these statements, we contribute to dismantling ageist narratives and fostering a more positive and respectful discourse surrounding older adults. This concludes the 3 chapters of Module 5 programs in the context of arts and culture for older adults. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this module and found it useful.